I love paper maps, so if you're like me and love maps and anything to do with travel, let's go ahead and create a DIY travel journal for your next trip. For my journal, I'm starting off with the covers of an old book. Using a craft knife and a metal ruler, cut the width of your covers to be the size that you'd like. If it's a little rough, you can get some sandpaper and soften that up. Then I'm going to do that for the same thing for the other cover. The front and the back will be the same. Our next step is to choose some pattern papers, and I'm going to cut them down to fit the insides of the covers. I'm using a glue runner. It's very strong, but if you prefer, you can also decoupage it on and use some wet glue. Next, I'm going to grab my map and I'm going to cut a piece of paper that is just slightly larger, probably a half an inch larger than the cover of the book. Again, I'm going to use my dry adhesive, and I'm going to wrap that around to the back of the book and secure that there, and do that for the front and the back covers. In order to get some really nice mitered corners, you want to take the very corner of your paper, you want to put it in to like a 90 degrees so it's directly on the corner, and secure that first, and then adhere the edges of your paper. So I'll take my corner, add a little spot of glue, and then when you secure the sides, your corner will be really nice and mitered. I'm going to pull out my washi tapes and add a little bit of color onto the edges of my books. I'm going to do some on the outside of each book cover and on the insides as well. So now my covers are done. These are the insides of the cover and these are the outsides of the cover. Oh, look on the back. I put the map upside down, but I'm not going to worry about it. To secure my book together, I'm going to use some book rings. I have lots bound together. I use them often when I make mini books, and I've got various sizes, so you just want to choose the size that you want to use. That large one might be about 2.5 even inches. It's measured by the diameter. The smaller one is probably about 1 3/4 inches or thereabouts, so I'm going to use a smaller one. I think that'll be plenty. So just measure off and mark the space where you're going to add your holes. I'm adding my holes probably about 1/2 inch from the left hand edge and 2 inches from the top, 2 inches from the bottom. So now we're ready to add some fun papers. You just want to make sure that your paper that you're adding is just slightly smaller than the size of your cover. For my book, I've added some travel themed stickers and papers and little elements and lots of fun ribbons on the book rings. Add some travel themed papers, make sure to add some tickets and tags and pockets, and lots of space to add some photos and to record your thoughts during your wonderful trip. Bon voyage!